Hey you guys, I'm back. Honestly, I wasn't even supposed to come back today, but I did because I ran across a video, well actually several videos over the past few days to where people are saying if you talk about YouTube that your channel will blow up. So you know me, I'm the experimental type. So I'm trying to see something. So bear with me. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, but I might do it. Well, actually, there is no might. This video is actually a social experiment, right? So if you guys take a look, today is Monday, February the 10th, right? 2025, right? Because this video might be floating around in the next, lifetime. So, they don't take the videos down, they always stay up. So basically, today is February 10th, 2025, right? And I've seen a whole lot of other YouTubers like Dodash and Dante London, and it's just like a lot of like YouTubers are saying that if you make a video talking about YouTube, that I don't know, it kind of triggers the algorithm, or like if somebody like know what I'm talking about, mention down in the comment, let me know, like, inform me a little bit. But the way they tell it, like basically talk about YouTube, you know, hype them up or whatever you're supposed to do to trigger the algorithm into pushing out your videos. Obviously, I'm pretty new at this. Well, you know what? I can't even really say that because I started this channel like several years ago, about 2022, 21, 22, something like that. And I was actually vlogging my daughter, my middle daughter. I was doing there's really no word for it, but like she's on the spectrum. The She has autism basically. So I was kind of filming her, growing up and things like that. But what had happened was I wasn't getting any views, and well, I know why. I was fucking up. Like my angles were bad, the lighting was bad. Like I didn't really have anybody holding the camera for me for real, so it was like a struggle to like do that. And then my daughter, she doesn't do much, and we don't really go a whole lot of places. So I'm looking at these other videos where I think it's a channel called Fathering Autism. It's this man, he documents his daughter or whatever. And I didn't find out about that until after I started my channel. I should have. Well, obviously I couldn't have because I didn't know at the time. But um, if I'd have had somebody to look up to at the time, maybe, because I was like one of the first pioneers. Because there's not a whole lot of people. Well, it just started here in the past few years, but at the time that I started, no one was really talking about their, kids that were on the, autism spectrum or whatever. Maybe they were like shy or embarrassed or don't want their face on camera or don't want to expose their children, or whatever the case may be. But I wanted to document it for other people to see what it's like, and the struggles, and maybe the person watching me has a child as well, and maybe we can compare and bounce off of each other, what they're going to versus what they're going through versus what I'm going through, because obviously all kids are not the same, because I've seen people on different sides of the spectrum, like ones that can talk, ones that cannot talk, ones that stim a lot, ones that just bouncing off the walls. I've seen the ones that are violent. Like there's so many types. Like the spectrum is broad as hell. So anyway, the point is that I was documenting like kind of like a family vlog or whatever. I might actually go back to that because I stopped originally because I wasn't getting any views, and I was like stressing and like putting out content, and I wasn't sure whether people liked it or not. And it was just a lot of work editing. Like anybody who has a YouTube video, should already off the rip know the editing is sucks. That's why I do the little car videos and little simple things that I do. Like I kind of want to add in like the little sound effects and things like that. It just takes too much time. And until motherfuckers start paying me, you gonna get what you pay for. So yeah, maybe I can hire like somebody out for Fiverr to, jazz me up a little bit. But I'm working for free right now until I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. All this shit is for free. Nobody's paying me. I'm not getting no compensation, like nothing for this. This is free game. There's no ads on my videos yet. Like this is all for the free 99. So basically, I quit my. Well, I ain't gonna say I quit. Well, I guess I did quit. I stopped making videos, a long time ago because it wasn't adding up. All the hours I'm taking editing and all the content that I'm coming up with, it was just exhausting and there was no payout. So I just dropped it like it's hot. But anyway, I'm back, but I got a twist on it this time. This time it's really about me. Well, it's not about me for real. This, I done kind of geared this channel in another. I've geared this channel in another direction. I want to talk about you know, saving time. This the channel's called Saving Time with Tori. We're saving time by listening to the shit that I'm telling you to do, so you don't make silly ass mistakes. Like I said in all my other videos, at the end of the day, it's your decision to do what you want to do. I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing. You ain't gotta listen to shit I say. You can fucking click off right the fuck now. Like, it's just an idea, really. This is my take on life. I'm old enough to speak on this. I'm no longer in my 20s, you guys. Like, I'm not a spring chicken. Obviously you can tell. Well, I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can't. But that's not the point. The point is that I have a message that I want to put out into the world because I'm tired of looking at these women like do the most and get nothing. I'm tired. Like, to the left, to the right, everybody's having relationship problems. Everybody's like getting pumped and dumped. Everybody's getting cheated on. Everybody's like, well, I ain't gonna say everybody because everybody ain't miserable for real, but it's just an epidemic to where like the women is getting the short end of the stick. We're getting used and then traded off for an upgrade. It's getting old at this point. So I want to talk about. I want to spread the message to well, men too. Really, certain topics actually go both ways on my channel, but others don't. It's mainly for women. I'm just gonna keep it real, but it's like 70% like women's information, and then the other 30, it goes for men as well. But I'm pretty sure men probably not gonna watch me for real because my ass and titties ain't out, and I'm not cake face, hair slayed. I'm not really representing. I'm not trying to catch a man in this videos. That's the thing. Like, I could have started off my channel by dressing up and doing the most and, beat my face. And I'm not doing all that because at the end of the day, I already know I cannot keep it up. The way my life is set up right now, I cannot keep it up. I got shit to do. I got kids. I got a life. I cannot, excuse me. I cannot put makeup on my face every day. I cannot put on a tight ass dress every day. I'm not finna flex for this goddamn camera. I'm sorry. This is what I look like on my off day. What you see in these videos, what you see me wearing is what I wore all day long. Or what I'm going to wear all day long. I don't really change clothes for the video for real. Like, I don't, well, at least not yet. I don't really feel the point. I want to come on here real raw and straight to the point. Like, I'm not trying to sell you makeup. I'm not trying to do none of that. I do realize, though, I'm going to put it out here. I do realize, though, that, I do talk a lot about femininity and shit like that. And I'm not really, like, coming on camera giving you the look. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So, I don't, most of the time I have no makeup on, and little to no jewelry. My nails are hardly ever done because, like I said, I have an autistic daughter. I have to change her diaper. She's not potty trained yet. She's 10. So, I don't really want to get doo doo and things. Like, I just got a lot going on with her. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't always look the way I want to look. I do put on my press on sometime when I'm going, like, somewhere nice and I'm trying to, look my best. But, on any given Sunday, this is what the fuck you gonna see. I'm not advising you guys to do this. I'm telling you to do the right thing. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. But like, I just want to save women and their hearts and their deteriorating minds due to the fuck shit that's going on in their relationships. Like, women's mental health is crazy. I'm gonna actually make a video about that. But anyway, because we got to deal with so much, with men and how they ghost us and treat us all types of ways, and how our heart get broke. Men are, they don't take it as hard as we do. You know what I'm saying? It throws us off, and we still got to function. We still got to go to work. We still got to raise our kids, put on a happy face for them so they don't, start to pick up on the fact that we're depressed and shit like that. Like, it's getting crazy out here. So, this is the channel for me. Seriously, like, I'm giving out all advice. Dating, we're talking about just regular life, finances, family, fuck shit, and just like a lot of things that will help you navigate life effortlessly. I gotta actually my lip, I have no feeling in my lip on, well, actually both sides, but it's mainly like here and here. Like in the middle I can feel, but over here and here is like it goes numb, like throughout the day and shit like that, because I had a tooth removed long, long, long ago, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but when he pulled it and he said somebody he hit a nerve or something and whatever, and he claimed the feeling was supposed to come back, but this was like over a decade ago. So like, I obviously it's not coming back. So yeah, it feels like tingly, kind of like when you hit your elbow type shit. So like when I'm enunciating words now, it's like I don't know, like when I like do that there, my words don't always come out right the first time. I gotta slow it down and like break it down or whatever. But that's not the point. The point is that I saw some videos that claim that if I start talking about making money on YouTube, then I'll get subscribers and views and shit. So this is the video. We're gonna see. We're all gonna do a social experiment. Right now, I only have like 200 and some 200 and something subscribers, and most of them are old. They're from like when I started my channel the first time. I only got like 4 or so, since I've been back. So we're gonna see something. I might actually do another video like this. I don't know, next week or something. I'm gonna just like periodically just sprinkle one of these videos in here and just check some shit out, because I want to blow up too. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? So, but honestly, I don't know how to blow up on YouTube. We just gonna keep it a stack over here. Um, but the title is probably gonna be a little misleading. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna own up to that, because, they said what they said. They said do it and it'll work. So I'm gonna do it and hopefully it'll work. Actually, I'm probably only gonna do about three of these videos, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll title the video. I'll have it like something about some goddamn YouTube, but I probably won't be really talking too much about it, but I will speak on it just like I'm doing in this video. It's probably gonna end up going somewhere else because, like I say, I don't really have the knowledge to like teach you, because I don't really have a successful YouTube channel yet. This is just a social experiment, like I said. So if it don't work, I ain't lost shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do my regular videos. This is just gonna be, you know, somewhere in the mix. Should see if I can make a come up, because I want subscribers, and I want to get the word out to the people. You know, and I can't get the word out to the people if, you know what I'm saying, nobody can see my content. If nobody knows I exist, if nobody knows who I am, then how are they gonna get this message? You know, so you got to do what you got to do to get where you got to be. And even they said that, like, the people who, blew up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta play by the rules. You gotta work the algorithm, and nobody really knows much about the algorithm. We think we know. We think we got a strategy, but at the end of the day, there's no guarantee none of this shit is gonna work. So it's just an experiment. I'm probably gonna run this back in a few days or so and see what happens. Probably the weekend or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see what time it is, and I apologize to those who thought they was gonna come here and I'm about to blow up. They thought they channel. I'm sorry, but this is a social experiment, unfortunately. So if you want to stay tuned and see what happens, then you can, because I've always wanted a channel to where you know I'm looking at a person and they have basically less. They're not monetized. Basically, a person that's not monetized go from A to Z. I believe it that way, because like a motherfucker coming on that's already successful, that's already got hella subscribers and already getting a monthly check from YouTube. Like, that's like, I want to know what you did to get to that point. Like, I need to know, like, how many videos you were putting out per week. Like, what were you talking about? Like, what were you naming your videos? Like, did you promote your YouTube videos? Things like that. Like, if I can see you go from 0 to 100, it's easier for me to believe. It's easier for me to keep up with you, and things like that. So if y'all want to see me blow up, then stick around and see what happens or whatever. So it'll be interesting. We'll see if this strategy actually works. And if it does, then you guys can jump on the train as well, because at the end of the day, we all need to eat. So just, what I'm saying, keep up with me, and we're gonna grow together, I guess. And at the same time, we're saving humanity, because at the end of the day, if women fall off, or get to the point to where they're no longer dating, actually I think in Korea or something like that, somewhere over there in Asia, they on strike or something. Like, they stop procreating with men. They stop having sex with them, and like bearing their children and all types of shit. Or even they cutting up. Like, they done had enough. So obviously the Asian men over there doing the most too. So this is like a worldwide epidemic, obviously. So I mean, shit, you can't go nowhere, I guess. But anyway, the point is that if something happens to the women, then the whole world will be extinct. Because the women bear the children, right? So if we're not having children because we're stressed out and we got fibroids and we got headache, depression, and it's messing with our fertility, or we just stop messing with men altogether, we just go lesbian. If women stop creating for whatever reason, whether it be on purpose or genetic, whatever, then the whole world is fucked. So while y'all men out here dogging us out and treating us like trash and taking us for granted, you better watch the fuck out, because we're the ones that's gonna bury your seed. We're the ones that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? We make the world go round, period. So don't ever get that twisted. We are always the prize in any situation. Like I said, I don't care if you making $1,000 per millisecond. The woman is always the prize. I don't care if you look better than Denzel Washington. The woman is always the prize. I don't care if you driving a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Tesla, and a Benz. We still the motherfucking prize. The world will not turn without us. The world will not bear children without us. The world, there's a whole lot of shit this world can't do without us. Do your research. Think about it. But anyway, like I said, this video is a social experiment to see if my channel blows up or not. But anyway, stick around. Let's see what happens.